Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hardball 6. I'm Greg Papa, and I'll be providing the play-by-play for today's game. Today we have the Tigers and the Blue Jays at Sky Dome in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The pitch. Ground ball to the left side. An easy throw to first for the first out. Now batting, Greg Jeffries. He's hitting .307. Fly to right. Now up, numbered 17, Tony Clark, a .270 hitter. Fly ball to second. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. No score. Leading off for Toronto, Shannon Stewart. He's a .427 hitter. Fly to the gap in left field. The throw to Cruz. A single for Shannon Stewart for the first hit of the game. There goes Stewart. He throws to second. The throw is in time. 0-1 the count. Joey Cora at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, swung and missed. Another strike for Cora. Off the outside edge. That's ball one. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's strike three. Now up, Sean Green. He's hitting .528. Fly ball to center. A routine catch for Hunter. That makes 3 out. Headed to the first half of the second, there's still no score. Leading off for Detroit, the third baseman, Dean Palmer. Hammered toward the mound. An easy throw to first for the first out. At the plate, Bobby Higginson, a .252 hitter. Curveball down the middle but high. That's a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled off to the left. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball for strike two to Higginson. Fastball just off the outside edge for ball two. The 2-2 pitch. Sinker low. That's ball three. The 3-2 pitch. Curveball right down the middle. He's out. Fly to second base. Cruz gets it. Detroit is retired in order. Heading into the last half of the second, we're still scoreless. Leading off for the Blue Jays, Carlos Delgado. The pitch. In there. That's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Launch to right center. He stops it. Double for Delgado. Now batting, the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder. Hitting .489. High fly ball to deep left. That ball was almost gone. Fielder is going for a double. Delgado crosses the plate. That makes the score 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. A one-run single for Fielder. At the plate, number 23, Jose Cruz Jr. The pitch. Fly ball to the gap in right field. A single for Cruz. Slider swung on and missed. Strike one to Fletcher. Slider for the second strike. The count is 0-2. Fastball, a swing and a miss. Got him in 3. Slider, he can't get a piece of it for strike one to Gonzalez. Right down the middle. That's strike two for Gonzalez. A swing and a miss. Blair fans another batter. The pitch. Hit hard to second. Caught by Easley. That's 3 away. 2 runners left on base. Heading into the top of the third, Toronto leads Detroit 1-0. Leading off for Detroit, Damian Easley. He's hitting .234. In there. That's strike one for Easley. Sinker, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Foul to right.
그렇죠. 지금처럼 곡선으로 다 같이 보고 있다가 살포.
High for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. It's bloop to second base. Caught by Cora. Now batting, Bill Hasselman. The pitch. Fouled off to left. Fly to left. A routine catch for Shannon Stewart. 2 gone. A line drive to first. It's foul. Popper to third. Shannon Stewart picks it up. A single for Cruz. The pitch. Curveball right down the middle. Strike one. Fastball. He swung at it. Strike two to Hunter. 2 away in the first half of the third inning with a runner at first. Fastball. He can't get a piece of it. Struck him out on 3 pitches. That's 3 out. 1 runner left on base. Going into the last half of the third, Toronto ahead of Detroit by 1. Leading off for Toronto, the left fielder, Shannon Stewart, a .430 hitter. Fouled away. 0-1 is the count. Fly ball to left field. Jeffries makes a running catch. Fly to center field. At the plate, the right fielder, Sean Green. He's hit 0 for 1. Slider, he swung at it. That's 1. Down the middle, but high. That's a ball. Fly ball to center. Stopped by Hunter. Single for Green. Fly to center field. There's the third out. 1 runner left on base. Going into the first half of the fourth, the Blue Jays ahead of the Tigers by 1. Leading off for the Tigers, Greg Jeffries. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball to center. Now up, the first baseman, Tony Clark. He's hit 0 for 1. Change up, that's strike 1 for Clark. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off to the right. The 0-2 pitch. Sinker. Got him in 3. Dean Palmer at the plate. He's hit 0 for 1 this afternoon. The pitch. Fly to left. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. After 3.5 innings, Toronto ahead of Detroit by 1. Leading off for Toronto, Cecil Fielder. He's hit 1 for 1. Fly ball to left center. Jeffries makes a great running catch. That's 1 out. Now batting, Jose Cruz Jr. He's hit 1 for 1 this afternoon. Fly to the gap in left field. 2 go. Now up, number 9, Darren Fletcher, hitting .465. Fly ball to right center. An amazing catch by Easley. Toronto is retired in order. Heading into the top of the 5th, the Blue Jays ahead of the Tigers 1-0. Leading off for the Tigers, the DH, Bobby Higginson. He's hitting .250. It's popped up to center field. Jose Cruz Jr. stops it. A base hit for Higginson. The pitch. Fly to second base. 1 away. That was a great play. At the plate, number 9, the second baseman, Damian Easley. He's hit 0 for 1. Curveball, that's 1. The 0-1 pitch. Foul to right. Fastball. For strike 3 to Easley. That makes 3 outs. Going into the last half of the 5th inning, the Blue Jays lead by 1. Welcome back. Leading off for the Blue Jays, Alex Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. Changeup high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. It's hammered to the left side. Out at first. Now up, the third baseman, Willie Green. He's hit 0 for 1. Fastball, missed it for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Foul to left. Changeup, that's a ball. Swung on and missed. That's strike 3 for Green. The pitch. Down the middle but high. Ball 1. Fly ball to center. A routine catch for Hunter. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. Headed to the top of the 6th. The score is 1-0. Leading off for Detroit, the catcher, Bill Hasselman, a .296 hitter. It's blooped toward the mound. There's the first out. Now up, number 8, the shortstop, D.V. Cruz. He's hit 1 for 1 this afternoon. Flies at third. Stewart picks it up. Cruz has a stand-up double. The pitch. High for ball 1. At the plate, number 21, Hunter. He's 0 for 2. Fastball. Another strike for Punter. The 1-2 pitch. A sweet pitch. Strike 3 to Punter. Let's get back to the field. Kelvim Escobar setting for the showers. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That's strike 1 for Jeffries. Toronto leads 1-0 with a runner at second. Slider for the second strike. The count is 0-2. Low. That's ball 1. Fastball. That's 3. That retires the side. 1 runner left on base. After 5.5 innings, the score is 1-0. Leading off for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Joey Cora. He's hit 0 for 2. High fly to deep center. At the plate, number 15, the right fielder, Sean Green. He's hit 1 for 2 this afternoon. Curveball, strike 1 to Green. Inside for ball 1. Right down the middle. Another strike for Green. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball to right field. Outside the line. It's popped up to center field. At the plate, the first baseman, Carlos Delgado, hitting .452. Fouled off to the left. Fastball, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Willie Blair fans another batter. Toronto is retired in order. Heading into the first half of the 7th inning, the Blue Jays lead the Tigers 1-0. Leading off for Detroit, Tony Clark. He's hitting .266. Fly to the gap in right field. Stopped by Green. Clark has a stand-up double. Line drive to short. Over to first. At the plate, Bobby Higginson. He's hit 1 for 2. Ground ball down the line. 2 away. At the plate, number 34, the right fielder. He's hit 1 for 2 this afternoon. Fastball inside, ball 1. Fly ball to left field. Stewart gets it. A 1-run double for the right fielder. The pitch. Slider, strike 1. 0-1 is the count. Now up, number 9. Damian Easley. Hitting .229. It's hammered down the line to third. 2 out in the top of the 7th inning with a runner at second. Welcome back to the game. Wells in for Person. Now up, number 9. The second baseman, Damian Easley. He's a .229 hitter. Fastball, missed it. Struck him out on 3 pitches. The side is retired. 1 runner left on base. Headed to the bottom of the 7th. We're tied at 1. Leading off for the Blue Jays, Cecil Fielder. 8-4-89 hitter. A sweet pitch. Strike 1 to Fielder. The 0-1 pitch. Foul to left. High fly ball to deep left. At the plate, the center fielder, Jose Cruz Jr. He's 1 for 2. Fly to center. Hunter gets behind it. A single for Cruz. The pitch. Fly ball to right center. Fletcher is heading for second. The runner scores for the go-ahead run. Fletcher has a 1-run double. Fly to left. It's foul. Now up, Alex Gonzalez. He's hit 0 for 2 this afternoon. A line drive to the shortstop. A base hit for Gonzalez. 2 gone in the last half of the 7th with a runner at first. At the plate, Willie Green. He's 0 for 2. Screamer to second base. That makes 3 out. 1 runner left on base. Going into the first half of the 8th inning, Toronto leads by 1. Leading off for Detroit, the catcher, Bill Hasselman. He's a .294 hitter. Low, that's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball, ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Slider inside. That's ball 3. The 3-0 pitch. Right down the middle for strike 1. Popper to third. Up at bat, number 8, D.V. Cruz. A .255 hitter. It's popped up to center field. Cruz is going for a double. The throw. A triple for Cruz. Now up, number 21, Hunter. He's a .258 hitter. Foul to left. That's 2 away. There are 2 out here in the top of the 8th inning. At the plate, Greg Jeffries. He's hit 0 for 3 this afternoon. It's blooped to third. Caught by Fletcher. That's 3 out. No runs. 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner left on base. After 7.5 innings, the Blue Jays ahead of the Tigers 2-1. Leading off for the Blue Jays, Shannon Stewart. He's 1 for 3. Down the middle but high. Ball 1. The count is 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. He stops it. A single for Stewart. There goes Stewart. The crowd is in a frenzy. Joey Cora at the plate. He's hit 0 for 3. Let's get back to the field. Now up, number 1, Tony Fernandez. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to the gap in right field. Hunter makes a nice running catch. 1 away. The pitch. Curveball for strike 1 to Green. Change up high. That's ball 1. Fly to right center. Hunter gets it. Stewart scores. That makes the score 3-1. A 1-run double for Green. There's some activity in the Tigers bullpen. High fly to straightaway center. There's the second out. Now up, the DH, Cecil Fielder. He's 1 for 3. Popper to third. Greg Jeffries gets behind it. Sean Green crosses the plate. A 1-run single for Fielder. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Outside the line. 2 out in the last half of 8th inning. Fly to right field. Fielder comes in to score. That makes the score 5-1 here in the last half of the 8th inning. Toronto is exploding here in the last half of the 8th. A 1-run double for Cruz. Slider for ball 1. Fouled off to the right. Darren Fletcher at the plate. He's hitting forward 65. Launched to deep center. That's over the wall. A 2-run home run for Fletcher. Changeup, that's ball 1. At the plate, number 8, Alex Gonzalez. He's hit 1 for 3. Fouled off to left. It's blue to left center. Hunter gets behind it. Single for Gonzalez. Up at bat, Willie Green. Hitting forward 80. Welcome back. Pinch hitting for Toronto is Grayback. Up at bat, the third baseman. He's a .362 hitter. Fly ball to third. A routine catch for Palmer. That's the third out. 1 runner left on base. Heading into the top of the 9th inning, the Blue Jays lead by 6. Let's get back to the action. Carpenter replacing Wells. High fly to deep right. It nearly made it over. He throws it in. A base hit for Clark. At the plate, Dean Palmer. He's 0 for 3. Popper to second base. A routine catch for Gonzalez. Now up, number 4. The DH, Bobby Higginson. He's hit 1 for 3. Foul to left. Outside, ball 1. Screwball, that's a ball. In there, another strike for Higginson. The 2-2 pitch. Off the outside edge for ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Fly to right. Green makes a great running catch. That's 2 out. 2 away in the first half of the 9th inning with a runner at first. Changeup for the first strike. Now up, number 34, the right fielder. He's 2 for 3. He swung at it. That's strike 2. The throw is in time. The game is over. Toronto wins the game.